So, TJ, you've got a YouTube channel.
Yep.
How did that start?
2007. So I've had a YouTube channel for a very long time, but it was like everybody else in the world. Hey, there's this new YouTube thing. Put up a channel, which I did, and pretty much share videos with friends,
Yeah.
parents, that type of thing. So I really didn't get an account set up for anything other than watching other people's videos. And for the heck of it, can I put a video up on that I could show my parents for like fishing or something like that to friends? So I started a long time ago, but I really didn't get serious into it until around 2018, 2019. And it's because of the Specky, which I was going to grab and show you, but the Specky.
Yeah.
I had little to no knowledge on Specky. The Specky Next was hot and heavy on Kickstarter.
Yep.
And I started seeing videos on it and fell in love with it. And then all of a sudden I started saying, this YouTube thing is pretty fun. I enjoyed doing little bits and dabbling up until that point, but why don't I make a channel about this United States falling in love with a bloody computer from overseas that most of us in the United States really didn't know much about? And I thought it would be fun that people would be able to say, hey, there's this nutball that's in the United States that likes Specky. Why don't I make videos about it? So I started doing it more often. And before you know it, you start making a video almost every day or every other day. And you become, you get a nice little following and you just get some nice kudos. Hey, good job. You do collect some oddity people along the way too. YouTube is not pleasant all the time, but overall, yeah, I started getting into it 2018, 19, and then I just really dove in. And I've put quite a bit of time into making my video channel what it is. It's still small in relative terms. It's not one that's become viral or anything like that. But I think once you hit, I'm at 5,200 members now or subscribers. And then I also have a Patreon that, people send little appreciations to me. So it's bigger than just having a mom and dad one at this point. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. That's ultimately why I'm here doing it. Sure, it'd be great if I ever had all of a sudden some videos go viral and more people enjoy what you do. But ultimately, it is what it is, and I just make my small videos and get a few laughs here and there. And I also like watching other people's channels like yours and Retro Robins and all the others that make things like I do.
Yeah, it is good fun. I mean, unfortunately, there are some people out there that they try to spoil it for us. But I think the best thing, my attitude with it is, you just say, "Oh, thank you for your comments, thumbs up," and just hope they'll go away. Because I think if you start poking the fire, it's not gonna end well, is it? So it's best to just cheers, thanks for your lovely comments, bye.
Right. Yeah, and then if they get really vulgar or way out of line, you block them. That's what blocking is there for. And they'll make another account and do it. But I try to, as best as I can. I'm open to any free commentary until they start badgering people watching my channel or posting links to unsavory stuff.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of draw the line, because I don't want somebody to, even though I'm not often savory myself, I do swear, but they're kind of toned down. I don't say the F word much. Most of my stuff is, and in my world, bastard's really not that bad of a word.
No.
It's
to be honest, even in the UK, that's not even considered a swear word anymore. I suppose it was back in the 70s, 80s, but yeah, times have changed.
Sure.
I'm not big on swearing with myself, but I still find it funny. And
sure.
I think that's what it is. That's the point. If a swear word comes across when it's in context with something that you're saying, then it's funny.
Right.
But if you sound like you've got Tourette's, then and it's just part of your vocabulary, then not so much. Can be a little bit more off-putting.
I sense I may have a slight, not Tourette's, but I sometimes have You know, those little, you feel like you just have something right here and you gotta knock it out kind of thing.
Yeah.
I guess everybody's got their own bodily type of things, and sometimes I'll have those type of things, but no, not with swearing. I've watched some of those videos
Yeah.
and I've seen them, but it is kind of interesting, but it is strange at the same time because you're not used to them saying that word 10 times in a row until they kick themselves out of that loop
Yeah.
that they're in to continue on with normal conversation.
Yeah. So, you've got a Facebook group as well, Sinclair Society. Was that formed before the YouTube channel, or was that after the YouTube channel?
Way after. I didn't create that until my Sinclair Society, or I should say videos about the Specky, started becoming part of my everyday life. So at that point, I started thinking, well, if I'm going to put videos up about it, why not have a Facebook about my excitement for the platform? And so I created Sinclair Society, was a party of one, me, and then slowly but surely is getting near 2,000 members now. And I think it's just because I would say a good chunk of them saw some videos I made, and I put links often in my videos saying, hey, we're just a bunch of Sinclair lovers that are over here yapping at each other. Sinclair Society, just a place where friends can feel comfortable coming and chatting. And so I created Sinclair Society way afterwards, and it's grown really nicely. I'm pretty excited that there's almost 2,000 members now, and it makes every day I'm in there either adminning or participating and just having a good time.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? As long as you're enjoying doing that and your YouTube channel, then it makes it worth it, doesn't it? I certainly don't chase the subs. It's nice when I get them.
Yeah.
But I enjoy doing the content. I enjoy making the videos for the community, and as long as, even if I get just 1 or 2 likes to say, "Oh, carry on doing what you're doing, we're loving it," that's enough for me. That's enough for me.
I've also mentioned sometimes, you know, some of my videos perform better than others. Naturally, everybody's got those things.
Yeah.
But I also do it to document what I'm doing. And I've said it before that I often have to go back and watch a video I did because I didn't write notes down about how I did it or what things I used along with it. And I'll go back and go, oh, I made a video 2 years ago. And I'll watch the video and go, oh, that's how I did it. So I also do it as a little diary of sorts for myself that's in video form that helps me. As you get older, you start forgetting stuff, and I'm getting forgetful just like anybody else. So having something to remind me that I had fun doing it and here's how to do it again, it's a great place to have a little storage place for you to stick stuff like that.
Yeah.